Hello, welcome to another episode of the Leadership and the Relationship series. And in the past episodes, we have shared our story, how we started out as a couple, how God can, orchestrate your path from one end of the world to another. It's been an experience over the years, okay, and we both learned things that has to do with, of course, leadership and relationship. And we are both excited to be here with you on this episode. And okay, so maybe my husband has something to welcome you with, but welcome.
All right, so we are excited to be here, and we hope that you were richly blessed, by the first and the second episode. We're sharing on leadership and relationship,
Yeah.
and we just felt that somebody out there listening to us, especially if you're married, you would gain so much value from our story and also our lessons and some of the challenges that we have gone through and some that we're even still going through.
Yeah.
We believe that it will be of immense benefit to you as couples and as individuals.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Okay, so today on this episode, we want to talk on career pursuits, okay, our ministry and our areas of calling. Okay, so like rightly said, he's big on leadership and I am so big on relationship, okay? But one thing we don't do is we are never in competition with one another. Okay, I mean, this is us complementing one another. There is no leadership without relationship, and there is no relationship without leadership. In fact, you can't even talk about leadership and not delve into relationship. So yeah, we are not in competition. Okay, as couples, please don't be in competition with each other. Instead, complement one another with your areas of grace where you are called into the line and the operation of what it is that you're called into. Okay.
right.
So I mean, he does his thing perfectly. And if I have to, supplement, I will step in. And the same thing too, like there are times that, I will have counseling stuff to do and I may not be available and then he comes in, right?
Yes, yes. That's rightly said. One of the things that we have learned to do is, like she said, is for us to find our area of grace, our area of purpose. Because one of the things that marriage can do, if you are not careful, is that somebody would be out there and the other person would look as if she or he has been ignored.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just feel that you're not doing anything. Especially when you have a spouse that is always in the, what they call that? That is always in the public. Is always doing one thing or the other. And there's much demand and all of that. So if you are not careful, you will discover that you will feel abandoned and then you will feel isolated. And before you know it, start getting frustrated, and it can even affect the calling of your spouse. So we encourage partners to find their area of strength or their area of calling, because that will help, and most of the time, you find out that it complements each other. And that is why what she said from the beginning is you don't have to be in competition, because nobody is collecting an award for anything. Yet, so we are to complement, we are to support each other where our area of ministry is. So when it comes to career, find your style, find your strength, find your area of calling, find what God has called you to do, then sit down and then see how you can support each other. Because, for instance, if she does relationship, there's always a place for leadership there.
Yes.
And if I do leadership, there's always a place for relationship. So we're able to understand that, and we are not competing with each other. We are not like looking at who is doing better than who, or who is doing, who is making more impact than another. You know, so I think that as couples, we need to find, first and foremost, find your area of strength. Otherwise, you'll be an hindrance to your spouse area of calling. If you don't have any, or if you are yet to find, or if you are ignorant of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Finding your area of strength and using it to support the other person.
All right.
We will continue on this in the next episode.
Bye.